Man, what's up with y'all, man? So we got a little more on the Tate situation. Not the Tate situation, but I seen some other videos that I want to react to about Andrew Tate and Kanye West on both of these situations. So we're gonna get
What do
straight
you think
into
about
it.
Kanye? He acted out, now he just bought a platform.
Well, yeah,
Well, what do you think about what Kanye's doing in general?
the dude's a billionaire, right? So it's kind of like he's in a slightly different position than Joe Schmo.
But he's going on like the podcast tour right now, and he is saying some.
He's saying way
I,
crazier
I love
shit than you
Kanye
said.
too, and I think it's the same thing where like some of what he's saying, like I agree with, and then some shit's just wild. But what's your opinion on what he's saying?
I
right
haven't
now?
watched all of what he said. I don't think he would have ever really truly been scared of being canceled anyway. So Kanye, although I know what you're saying, I don't think it's the best use case. I think it's the general YouTuber and Twitch streamer, normal guy saying, cancel me, I'll go to Rumble.
It's weird.
The guy with 40K subs is now saying, I'll go to Rumble, don't care. That's their problem, not Kanye. Their problem is all the low-level creators going, well, if you're going to start fucking my video over nothing, I'll just move. I'll just move. I'll just move. And then there's going to be a mass exodus. And then they're going to sit there and go, when did this all start? We banned Andrew Tate for no reason. We should have fucking kept him on the platform. I think they fucked up.
Here's a step-by-step process of how.
What do you think about Kanye?
I don't know what's that, but let's see what's up with this Andrew Tate predicting his death.
War is a good
and
idea,
also Kanye.
or staying in your house and destroying your own business is a good idea, or gassing X amount of the population because they're a different religion is a good idea. That's how it works. So the people who are in charge of the world, whatever they want to do, they want to make sure everybody complies and listens to them, which is normal human nature. I'm not going to say that I'm any better than these people. I have 100 people who work for me, and I want them all
That's
to
crazy.
listen.
I didn't even see bro.
So what happens when you get that
reaction.
big? And yeah, they don't want anybody's morals or religion or point of view standing in the way. They just want you to comply.
And who is they?
Well, that's a good question. Even if I knew all their names, I wouldn't say it here. But
why wouldn't you say it here?
I wouldn't say it here because they've already given me quite a few warnings. And I'm now at the point where I actually truly believe they're going to try and kill me.
That's scary.
So you've had
yeah.
messages from people
That's a fact.
trying to control you who you think would kill you.
I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through.
Facts.
Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you. And one of my strikes is now gone, and I now firmly believe that they're going to try and kill me.
Alex Jones is on strike 2.
And I have huge amounts of influence, which is what they're scared of. Because influence is what the whole influence is what the world is about, right?
He's not wrong, guys. Like,
It's a fact.
if you have to be blind and not see what's going on. Alex Jones is a perfect example of this. They canceled him. They deplatformed him. He stayed relevant. He even grew a fan base on his other network. So now they're basically taking $1 billion from Alex Jones. I don't agree with anything what he said, but you're blind if you think that if Alex Jones was a liberal, he'd be in a $1 billion lawsuit right now. It's political. And obviously he's not going to be able to pay $1 billion. Who just has $1 billion lying around? So what do you think they're going to do to Alex Jones? Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about the $1 billion you owe. No, they're going to lock him up. So Tate's absolutely right. They cancel you, then they try locking you up. If that doesn't work, like let's say Alex Jones was free, they'd probably kill him. So I'm actually scared not only for Tate, but for Kanye West. Kanye West right now is probably the easiest target for the people who run the world. Literally. He's an uncontrolled force right now, Kanye West, and they're scared of him. He has an opportunity to shift the younger generation, particularly minority vote, to vote conservative. You think they're gonna let that slide? So they've already canceled him, but Kanye West hasn't shut up. So what are they gonna do? Well, if you haven't noticed with Kanye West, what they've started to do with Kanye for the last several years is frame him as crazy, right? So they've made you believe that Kanye West is crazy. They've made you believe he's bipolar. So if an article comes out in the next, I don't know, couple months that Kanye West happened to have self-infliction harm and he's no longer with us, 90% of the population isn't going to question how Kanye West is no longer here. They're going to
Kanye even said, "I don't want to kill myself."
believe the story that he caused his own death. Like, that's just facts. If someone walked in and got rid of Kanye, let's say with a gun, and then they put that gun in Kanye West's hand in his house, and then they printed the story in the newspapers that Kanye West did it to himself, I guarantee 90% of the population will just take that story as is and won't even question it. I mean, seriously, these people are all bots. Evil, you gone, they're gonna take you out. And it's very easy for them to do it and frame it in a way where, oh, it's just an accident, or oh, Kanye was just crazy. He's no longer with us. He should have taken his meds. He should have complied. He should have worn the mask. It's a scary world we're living in these days, boys.
If you send soldiers to a country to die, if you have literally a pitched battle on any country on the planet with tanks and planes and people are dying, that's only to control the ground so you can influence it. Like, all of that is for influence. The media is for influence. What they tell people to believe, the mindsets they want you to adopt, is so they can influence you. So when somebody like me comes along who has a mass amount of influence and is going in a direction they're contrary to, they sit and go, wow, this is a big problem in one person. And people have car accidents, people get robbed, people get shot. And that's the unfortunate reality of human nature. When you are a very large problem for very powerful people, they look for quick solutions, and the easiest solution is to kill you. And I think it's gonna get there if I'm not extremely careful. So
He's not wrong. He's not even a conspiracy
not
theorist.
just because of what I say, because everybody knows what I say.
You better have the best security
Because of the
team.
huge amount of
Same as
influence.
Kanye.
And also the influence I have over the one demographic they're most fearful of, which are the young military-age males. They're the demographic that they need to keep under control the most, because those are the ones who will lead a revolution. Those are the ones who are naturally rebellious. Those are the ones you need to fight in your armies. Those are the ones you need to be...
He's absolutely right. You think that if Tate comes up here and says all these government conspiracy theorists, you think a 50-year-old man who's thought the same way his entire life is going to change his opinion? Absolutely not. But if you take a 16-year-old boy who's very fresh with ideas, if you tell him something, you said, you know what, everything you've been told is a lie, that 16-year-old male might listen to you. 50-year-olds not. So they're very concerned about the youth. They're very concerned. And also, if you get the youth to think a certain way, you have them in your voting block for life. That's why I think he was canceled. You can say he did say some messed up things, but I don't think that's why he was canceled. People on the left side say some of the most messed up things you'll ever see, and they're never taken out and deplatformed.
That's
never.
A fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And no one asks why. That's the craziest
fact.
thing.
The craziest things. I don't want to say shit, but the craziest things.
Sick.
They be saying the craziest things, but nothing never happens. So it's just like, bro, what?
a shit wage. Those are the ones you need to sit in a sexless marriage and raise kids while they're depressed and turn up and pay their taxes anyway. That demographic is the backbone of the economy, of the defense of the nation. They're the #1 enemy to the state if they decide to get in a big group together. Like, I don't want to be misogynistic, I've been accused of it enough, but if 100,000 women get in one place and complain, it's inconvenient. If 100,000 men get in one place and complain, it's a revolution. So they're scared of men free thinking, and they're scared of young men free thinking. And my fans are young military-age males, and I teach them to free think. So they look at me and they literally see me as a threat to the world. That's why I think they're trying to kill me.
So you said you now have to be...
Tate's not wrong at all. Like, he needs to be careful. I'm happy that he's not caving in. I mean, 99% of people would have just sold out by now, stopped saying what they believe, gone on. They would have pulled a Logan Paul. They would have cucked out. That's just reality. Tate's not doing that, and I pray for his safety. But it's a scary world.
It's a scary world, man.
This stuff, it's only gonna escalate. They're gonna censor you. If that doesn't work, they'll try to imprison you. They can't get you on a bullshit charge. They'll take you out.
They got
That's how it's been throughout history.
Well, it's not a bullshit charge. It's
Let's pray it's different, but
allegations.
you know, it's just incentives at this point. You can just look at the people who run the world. You think they want Tate around? Like, they literally own the world. You think they're gonna get this little guy from Romania in a Bugatti to wake up the whole world? No, they're gonna say fuck no. Take him out. Call one guy. They can hire a hitman for literally one trillionth of their net worth. It's literally like a penny. Like, oh, take this guy out. That's literally what's gonna go down. And people are too dumb to even.
Yeah, That's crazy. So, bro, I gotta tune in, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated with the craziest reaction. I'm gonna try to give y'all the best ones. I want y'all to see that I'm seeing. So tune in.